Hello everyone, and welcome back to Retroactive. This is the third episode in the series. If you haven't watched the previous videos, please go give them a watch and comment on them and, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Now, last episode we encountered the Empire and they had a tank, which is not good for us. So, Welkin ran off to try and find his adopted sister and his pregnant friend, and hopefully we'll be able to escape the town of Brawl safe and sound. So let's find out what's going on in Escape from Brawl.
Isara, Martha, please be okay.
Oh, goodness gracious me. That doesn't sound good.
Martha!
What's her problem? Is she pregnant or just fat?
Who cares? Not gonna make any difference when she's dead.
Stop this now.
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a Darkson.
And that explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does. So, we got ourselves a fat one and a stinky one. PU. It's a regular pig farm in here.
Come on, Isara, you can do it.
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house. You have to leave now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
To be fair, they do have two of them, so it's no wonder they're not giving up. Oh, nice one, Valkyria.
Darkson pig!
Isara, are you okay?
I'm okay thanks to you. But Martha, I think she's...
Martha!
This isn't good. She's gone into labor.
Oh no.
Dangerous.
Oh,
Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do?
well, you need a medic, that's one thing.
It's only a matter of time before they take over the Mill Plaza.
Welks, listen. The barn out back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
Ooh, I wonder what that might be. So let's find out what we have in the shed, I guess. Okay, you can carry on now. Wow. That's a nice thing to keep in your shed.
Whoa. I can't believe it's still here.
Does it still
And it's
work,
one of a
though?
kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great, too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
I wanted to make sure it would still operate, in case of emergencies.
Yeah, just in case a war broke out.
Class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Well, that's great. But that's only a class, Isara.
It really didn't need much, hardly any alterations at all. I just fitted it with a new turbine engine. It really improves on the power-to-weight ratio.
That must have been really heavy to,
Edelweiss is
like,
field-worthy. Its firepower and
install. I
mobility
wonder
are
how
more than
she
matched
had
for
any
this
help
size.
with that.
Well, assuming it does work. What's next?
All right, Welks, you took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah. Back in high school. Once.
I crashed into a
We'll bring
tree.
Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location. Just leave the driving to me, okay? All you have to do is give the orders.
So she does all the heavy lifting and he just tells her what to do. That seems a bit one-sided here. Ah, well, this should even the odds on the battlefield, hopefully.
Engaging engine. The Edelweiss is ready for deployment.
Alicia could still be out there dodging bullets, buying time for people to evacuate. Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town. All right, Edelweiss, move out!
Edelweiss to the rescue! So let's go and save Alicia and make sure that she's okay then, I guess. So, let's get into the episode and see how we do. This is where the game sort of really starts to rank up in difficulty, and this might take me a few attempts. So, we're gonna have to a brief cut at my failures now. So, the enemy has quite a few new units in this encounter, one of which being the Stormtrooper, who have automatic weapons, and they are horrible. So, yeah, we'll see if I'm able to manage to beat this level again, because I've done it before. This is where this is all, this experience is coming from. And the problem is that I have to, make sure that Welkin doesn't die, Alicia doesn't die, and the main gate isn't destroyed.
All right, let's begin. We've got to stop
Which can be difficult, especially when you've got a tank. An enemy tank. And no way of taking out said tank yet. For the first couple of turns.
Even more casualties among the townspeople. The town watch will defend this gate so as many people as possible can get away.
And essentially what we have at the moment are 3
Got a
scouts.
second?
So
Listen close and I'll explain.
we'll just quickly cut to the start of this because this is, again, get into another tutorial about healing, which we don't need to worry about. Okay, so we have Alicia and 2 town watchmen. These are essentially scouts. They are the starting lineup of your troops. But the enemy has a tank and shock troopers. So, yeah, this is not going to end well if I don't play this carefully. So, first thing we're going to do is get Alicia up this tower in order to try and take care of one of the scouts here, which is a commanding officer who will hopefully will be able to just, take a few chunks out of him in order to limit these guys' command points. So I'll end the turn there for her because she can't do much else. And the good thing here is that Alicia is at a vantage point. This tank is going to drive straight down to here, so Alicia will be able to at least see over the tank. Other than that, we'll just see if we can, get these 2 town watchmen. And just pump some shots into these shock troopers if they can actually hit, but just from this range we're not going to be able to, so we'll just keep him. We'll move him to about here so he's got more of a line of sight on these sandbags here, because these shock troopers are just going to run straight down. This guy will also move him to about here. So he's got a better line of sight on the scout trooper. And I completely missed. Yeah, that was a misclick on my part. But there we go. We'll end the turn there. Not off to a good start. We'll keep that extra CP. because we want to keep that extra CP. There's not much else we can do at the moment. Yeah. So this tank is, of course, just going to provide cover for the enemy. With Alicia up in that tower, though, we'll be able to see a bit more. But hopefully we'll be able to disable it with Alicia's grenades. But yeah, you can see there are more troops on the way. This is why we have people set up where they are, because they can immediately take them out quite easily. Yeah. So that's a little ease of mind. And we have another scout trooper here who's going to take aim at our town watchman. Hopefully he'll get a few shots off in retaliation. Hopefully everyone will be able to survive this. Yeah, these shock troopers, they are lethal, as you're going to see here. This guy does not stand much of a chance against this shock trooper if everything carries on because of that automatic fire. These scouts are not really designed for, you know, surviving heavy fire. Alright, so we managed to take out the scout trooper, which is good, and he is one of the commanding officers, so that's less CP for the enemy, which is good, very good. Okay, so now it's our turn. Now we have to think very carefully about what we do. So yeah, this is a quick tutorial about health and health regeneration. The previous one was about grenades, which I will show you now. So Alicia has, for this mission, a few grenades. Oh goodness gracious me. So we're going to immediately throw this grenade right at him because I do not want him shooting Alicia any more than he already is. And getting rid of him, because that's important. We'll end that quickly. Alicia has a limited amount of grenades. She gets one a turn. So that kind of sucks, but we'll use this opportunity then to take out this scout trooper. I'm not going to try and move any of my soldiers at the moment because, well, there's not much point. The enemy's going to come straight to me anyway, so I will just deal with them as they come. So we know we've got another scout here who is a commanding officer. Hopefully we'll be able to take care of him in a few turns, but for that, we're just going to end the turn there. So the enemy tank is going to, of course, just batter this main gate because that's their objective, is just to destroy this gate.
No! If this keeps up...
Hopefully we'll be able to, you know, stop them soon, but we'll have to see because there's another shock trooper here who's going to do a lot of damage to my poor town watchman. Eesh. But yeah, he's going to get some shots off again in retaliation. What we can do then is use Alicia's secondary grenade, unless this guy decides to commit, you know, suicide by running all the way down. Because this town watchman's hopefully going to be able to get a few shots and land them. And, oh, so close. So very close. But we've also got another scout, it appears. Oh, he'll be taken care of quite quickly. With the amount of fire that I've managed to, with our positioning there, which is great. So now we have to think very carefully about what's going on. Oh, and Welkin has come to the rescue. So we have a tank now at our disposal. So first things first, let's get Welkin into this fight to destroy this enemy tank.
The tank should be able to breach that wall. It may provide us with a shortcut, Welks.
Alright, let's give it a shot. Hang in there, Alicia.
Alright, so tanks are of course heavily armored and they've got a few more weapons at their disposal, so we'll just quickly skip this tutorial again and carry on. So let's burst through this wall and take out any enemies that we see on along the way.
Tank! It's a galleon tank!
Yes, you best flee, enemy.
Alicia, I'm sorry we're late.
Welkin, you have a tank?
I'm surprised she's able to see from where she is, but
We can talk later. Right
hopefully
now, we need to stop those soldiers.
we'll be able to take care of these soldiers now very quickly.
Enemy tank sighted, Welks. Switching to anti-tank combat. Armor-piercing shells loaded.
All right, let's go take it down.
So of course the benefit of this is the enemy cannot really do anything against us, so we'll just skip this tutorial and then we'll take out this guy here because he's one of the commanding officers. So that'll reduce the enemy's ability to move, which is great for us. Means it'll deliver, means it'll just hinder the enemy a little bit more. Okay, and with that out of the way, let's move the Edelweiss a little bit forward, and we can't do much else there. We'll move her forward again though, just so we're in line with this tank. Now you notice I have a few less action points because I've used twice. So let's, you see this blue spot here? That's the tank radiator. I want to destroy that, so we'll just aim a little bit to the right of it and fire. Because we don't want to miss and accidentally hit the gate, which I have done in a previous playthrough, which was funny. Immediately ended in a game over there. So let's get rid of this shock trooper so he doesn't start bombarding the gate with grenades and add to my troubles. And we'll move this town watchman back further because, well, he's done his job. Now it's up to Welkin and the tank, pretty much. So just to disable the enemy's tank, we are going to throw a grenade and hopefully destroy the treads and basically make that tank immobile. So we'll keep doing that each turn with Alicia. Other than that, we'll just end the turn there and let the enemy decide what they're going to do, whether or not they're going to attack us or if they're going to attack the gate. If the AI is smart here, they will attack the gate, but they're not, so they're going to attack the Edelweiss. And they're not going to do much damage, which is great for us. This guy is going to move. He's probably going to get cut up by our machine gun that we have with the tank there as well. So, yeah, the AI is kind of a bit dumb here. They don't know what they're doing. Which is great for me. Means that I can just take out the tank at my leisure. So I'll move the Edelweiss a bit further forward. Turn her so she's facing frontward. And we'll just lay into this enemy tank. Hopefully we'll be able to, by the looks of it, we'll be able to do it next turn. So yeah, this has gone very well. So there won't be a cut of my failures by the looks of it. So here we go. Enemy tank down. Operation complete. And with that, we'll get some XP and some bonus upgrades, I guess. Hopefully.
Yes, we stopped it. Nice work, East.
Woohoo! Now you're my hero, Welkin.
The Imperials are running off for now. Looks like we bought some time at least.
Yeah, that was very lucky for us. Very lucky.
Welks, it's a boy. Martha had a boy.
In the tank? In the tank? Goodness gracious me.
She gave birth in Dad's tank?
Yes, and without complications. They're both perfectly healthy.
Look on Welk's face like, I have to clean that up now.
Good. That's fantastic.
Okay. And with that, we'll drive off into the sunset. And everything is A-okay, I guess. God, look at the amount of XP and currency we have. That's amazingly good. Fantastic. We'll be able to upgrade quite a bit later on, I guess. Okay, so we'll get into this final cutscene here. And we'll be able to see whether or not anyone managed to get away. Hope everyone else managed to, because
2 hours after the first shots were fired, Brule was under imperial control.
yeah, the Empire has devastated
Though a mere skirmish
Brule,
by Empire
unfortunately.
standards, the raid on Brule would mark Welkin Gunther's first taste of battle and begin his rise to a Gallian hero.
Alicia.
I thought I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts. Seeing my town overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
Unfortunately, this is the reality of war, guys.
Look at those birds and see how wild and free they are. But they all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too. We do what we have to, when we have to. Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Cooperating?
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence. I want to know how it works. If we could figure that out, mankind could put it to use for our own survival.
And hopefully end the
That's why I wanna
ridiculousness
be a
that we
teacher,
have
so
with
that
a
I can
war.
pass that knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war, at least we might learn to live together as one people.
It's a very noble goal. Very
You
noble
think
goal.
so? Welks, look. Martha fell asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia? Oh, he's adorable.
Just like you said, even in war, new life happens all around us. Come here. Look, that's your hometown.
It's a ruin now, but we'll make it better soon, someday,
Come
yes.
back home again.
Yes. Someday soon. I know it.
Okay, with that, guys, we're going to end the video there. And next time we'll
Chapter 3, Vassal Urban Warfare.
go into the very, well, pretty much what the meat and potatoes of this game is. And thank you very much, guys. I shall see you next time for the next episode of Retroactive.